What is going on, people? Jay the Black here, back here with another video. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Jhene Aiko and Big Sean apparently reuniting. She posted some posts on Instagram recently, basically alluding to the fact that they're speaking to each other again, and they sort of gotten back together in a way, or they're back to speaking to each other because they weren't speaking to each other. Now, I want y'all to understand, this all started back I believe a few months ago. I posted a video about Big Sean posting to Instagram because he had sort of wiped his Instagram. And he spoke about toxic relationships and how he was in a toxic relationship that he needed to get out of. Didn't really go into any specific details, but just spoke on it in a series of videos that he posted to Instagram, right? Then, sometime after that, after the untimely passing of Nipsey Hussle, I think Big Sean put up a post about Nipsey, or he commented on a post about Nipsey, and then she replied to him, basically looking to reconcile with him, and he did not reply. And then recently, she posted a new song called Triggered. I did a video on it. I'll put it in the description box, so y'all go and check it out. Also the comment section as well, where she was speaking on this guy who had done her dirty, and basically alluding to how the perception was she was the bad person in the relationship when it was actually him. Now, she didn't say his name, in the song, but people knew who she was talking about. People knew who she was talking about, right? So fast forward now, again, she posted pics to social media about how basically she said that, today was a good day. I actually read this wrap-up article so y'all can get the gist of what has gone on recently. Following the release of Jhene Aiko's new single Triggered, which was inspired by her ex, the former couple reunited on Saturday morning, May 11th. Jhene posted a picture or a photo of her and the Detroit rapper sitting across from each other on a lifeguard tower at the beach. It appears that there's no love lost between the two, who are seen smiling and laughing. Today was a good day, Jhene captioned the photo. I want y'all to understand, she actually turned off the comments on various posts. Now, the posts I think she posted about her mother, those had comments on it, but her other older posts didn't have comments on it. If they do, y'all correct me in the comments, but I didn't see comments on them. She had turned the comments off. Earlier this week, Jhene released her Triggered freestyle, on which she addressed an ex-boyfriend. You MF'er, you MF'ing right, MF'er, you MF'ing right, I'm bitter. She sings on the emotionally charged track, You MF'ing right, I'm triggered. After much speculation that the lyrics are about Sean, she addressed the rumors. Triggered was a moment that for me has passed, she explained. It is new to you because you're just now hearing it, but for me, it's something I moved on from the moment I expressed it. But she's not talking about Big Sean, right? She also denied reports that the song is a diss aimed at the Detroit rapper. Triggered is not a diss song. It is a moment of talking out of frustration and passion, she added. It was a moment of exaggerated expression when I was feeling lost and weak. No one is to be blamed or bashed for how I was feeling in that moment. I am in control of my feelings. She said that in a series of tweets. I think she really believes that we're that dumb. Jhene Aiko really believes we're this dumb to not see what we all see and what we all heard. I heard the song. There was even talk where she's talked about how she was celibate after they broke up, which means she wasn't sleeping with anybody else or dating anybody else. But Big Sean was. Apparently he was talking with Ariana Grande, and that would get any female in her feelings if she was dating Big Sean. They broke up and he's now dating his ex. That would make her feel some type of way. Maybe not to the degree of making a song, but I think that, to me, I thought she was doing it to promote music as well as to try to get back at him. But you see, women do things in subtle ways in order to get you to pay attention to this, to this song, to this moment. Women do subtle things in order to get you to pay attention to them, man. They'll get on social media and say all types of derogatory things about you because you're ignoring them. They will go and just they will try to vandalize your car. They will try to fight your new girlfriend or a female they think you're talking to. They will go and diss you to family and friends that y'all are mutual with. This is the links that they will go to in order to get your attention. This is why this video is titled "They Always Go Back," because even though you made a song about how you were done wrong, how this person may have cheated on you with different women, you still are very happy to post photos with that said person that you claim did you dirty. Now, who looks wrong in this situation? The person who left the situation because he said it was toxic, or the person who said the relationship was bad but still wants back into that relationship? They cannot move on. She left after she left her husband. She thought that her and Big Sean were going to be together forever, must be. And because that wasn't the case, and because she feels like Big Sean, blames her for why the relationship doesn't work, she wanted to make this song and make it appear as if he was the one, make it appear that he was the one in the wrong. But if he's the one in the wrong, why are you trying to get back with him and get his attention? Big Sean knows that song was about him, because if that song wasn't about him, why is he taking photos with you on the beach? Why do that? Y'all could talk privately. Why does it have to be public? I'm not saying Big Sean is perfect, that he probably didn't do things in that relationship that made it go south, because he probably did. This is one of her earlier tweets this month. On the 8th, she said, "This is how I paint." This is according to her as far as the song is concerned. "This is me yelling and throwing paint at the canvas. Then going out into the world, feeling less tension, more open, more loving, going to bed feeling less stressed, more optimistic." Now, this is more according to the wrap up. The couple split last year, and just last month, Jhene penned a heartfelt note to her ex on Instagram, which referenced lyrics from Triggered. Okay? And that was her way of sort of getting back good with Big Sean. Listen, man, the thing about a lot of women, man, they will say they want something different. They will say they want change, but they still have that one guy they're willing to risk it all to be with. That they're willing to do whatever it takes to get that old thing back. They will say they dislike this person. They will say this person did them wrong. They will say they were hurt by this person, but they will still go back to them. They'll still go back to them. But you claim that this person hurt you. You claim this person did you dirty. You claim that this person wasn't good for you. You claim that they are the reason why the relationship didn't work. So why are you so thirsty to post about them again? Does that make any sense? If somebody do you wrong, why would you be so eager to post heartfelt messages to them on Instagram, and then right after that you're posting songs referencing them? Now, maybe she's doing it for the art. Maybe she's doing it for the music. But all I know is Big Sean spoke about being in a toxic relationship and removing himself from that toxic relationship. And yes, I believe he was talking about you, Jhene Aiko, because your behavior is of somebody who's trying to right a wrong, somebody who's trying to be the good guy in the situation. That's the problem with women, man. They're always trying to get in and out of situations like they're the good person. And I feel like Jhene is trying to do that. Her fans, when they were reacting to the song on social media, they immediately said it was about Big Sean, because other women know what the true intentions behind the Triggered song was. You can look at her social media activity, and her song says one thing and does another. You want to be with Big Sean again. Big Sean is only entertaining you because he feels like, you're out there publicly hurting because he's moved on. You didn't think he'd move on so quickly. I mean, he hasn't gotten back into another relationship, but he is around other women. And that bothers you because for some reason there are women who really don't believe a man should move on. Big Sean moved on, and you should too. But if y'all are, back together, if everything is all good, that's good. Maybe you both can help each other heal. That's what we should be all should be about. We should be about healing. But I find it very interesting how as soon as she put this song out, Big Sean and her are now talking again. If Big Sean was cool with you during that song, how come y'all hadn't spoke to each other, especially publicly, until that song was released? Why after the song is released and you get some black backlash, you all of a sudden want to post about Big Sean? Does that make sense to anybody? What that says to me is that Big Sean is probably thinking to himself, she's really hurt. Even though we are cool privately, she wants some public, validation of we're still good. And that's what he did with her. But do he wants to be in a relationship with her? I don't believe so. I think she wants to be with him. She probably wanted him to promise her that he won't get into any relationships while they, try to work things out. But listen, man, he said it himself. He was in a toxic relationship. Your relationship with him was toxic. Why would he go back into that? Obviously, both of you don't work well together. And if you felt like he was the bad guy in the situation, then why are you still trying to make it work with him?